Welcome back to another exciting video where I'm gonna show you one of the latest and greatest RVs. This is a Ford Transit chassis, dual rear wheel setup. This is made by Entegra and this is the Expanse, but was thinking maybe it was going for expensive and they just kind of didn't want to insult you guys. But anyways, these things are definitely cool. So this is the Ford Transit Expanse. I gotta have some fun in these videos, be a little bit ridiculous. If I'm not, I will go completely insane. And if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. My name is Jeremy, and I love showing you guys motorhomes and all the crazy things that you can do with them, inside and outside, and giving you guys tours because I'm on my quest to find the best RV for me. And on that quest, I hope to help you find what could be your next RV. I've also been building RVs for quite some time and become one of the industry leaders when it comes to RV suspension. So I may know a thing or two there as well. And when I talk about suspension, this thing is cool, but it actually sits 2 inches higher than this did originally from the manufacturer. This does have a lift kit on it from Tech Designs. That Tech Designs lift kit includes a strut spacer up on the front, a lower control arm, which allows you to control your camber and caster and have adjustment in it. Because if you have a Ford Transit, you've taken it in for an alignment, and they're like, hey, there's nothing we can do other than setting the toe on there. That's kind of it is what it is. But with this kit, you can do that. In the rear, they've also added a progressive leaf spring and Fox shocks to the back of it to give it all that height. Additional ground clearance allow you to run a bigger tire, because if you're like most people that own a small motorhome camper like this, you want to be able to head off grid, have some fun, go get away from everybody, and enjoy this beautiful country that we live in. So this thing's going to be pretty simple on the outside. This is going to be a high roof. You can see that really nice blended in awning up there on the top, which is going to come out. This is also typically going to have solar. It will have a AC air conditioner on the top, and then also a generator so that if you're not plugged in. The real fun stuff is going to be on the inside, and that's where we're heading next. All right, so that is enough about the outside of it. Actually, let's walk around this thing. I want to make sure that I'm thorough and show you everything. So I will tell you what I do like is how many windows are on this on such a small coach. I definitely think that that is nice. Of course, I think I would love for them to open up more than just that little like wing window. And I will show you that when we go on the inside. Now, one of the big pluses is like when you get into these and you do have like the large screen so that you can unzip this, get a lot of fresh air all through the back of it. So this all will zip up. We can roll it all up, and this will actually go down so you could actually like lay down, have this open. You could back up at the beach. I think that that is something that's really nice, because keeping in mind that this is all going to fit in a single parking spot, making accessibility like really nice. You're gonna be able to go anywhere. Heck, take this thing to the grocery store. And as you see back here in the back, you're gonna have your where you could do like an outdoor shower. That's going to be really nice as well. And this is your tank fill. Oh, this is the tank fill. I was thinking that this was an outdoor shower. That would be way better, but that's where you're gonna fill the tanks. Some storage. Oh, there's your outdoor shower on the other side. So there you go. Your outdoor shower is actually on the other side. You're gonna fill your tanks there. And this is cute. This is where I keep all my hair ties. So I don't want my hair to get in my face. So there it is. That's the back of this thing. I'll tell you one other thing that's nice about the Transits. Being able to unlock that, swing these doors all the way around, and really have a ton of open space in there. You're not worried about the doors at all. I mean, this is really nice. So just something else to consider when you're looking at like the Ford Transit. This is nice. Now, here's the thing though. If you're to add accessories to the back of your Transit, the doors won't do that anymore. So for instance, I have added a ladder, a box, a spare tire to the back of my Transit, and I cannot open my doors like that any longer. So same thing, kind of crazy. So shore power, cable TV input. What's cable TV? Anyone tell me on that? But yeah, overall really nice. It's kind of funny. It almost looks like there would be another sliding door here. I will tell you that would be pretty cool to have dual sliding doors on both sides of the motorhome. I would definitely like that. I think that that would be pretty cool. Of course, there are other accessories that you can always do to these, bumpers and steps, and it goes on forever. But let's talk about one thing that I noticed that I liked right off the bat. I don't like how far that door does not open, but I do like the seats. I think that they did a really good job on the seats, the stitching on it. I think that that looks really good. It's obviously a nice leather seat in there. And the new Transits, you know, with all of the onboard, like the navigation and everything is really nice. So another nice feature on here, I like this when people do this. And this is like the magnetic screen. You can see that that just kind of pops back together. You don't have to zip it up or anything. Makes it really nice so that if you're hanging out, you don't want all the bugs to come hang out with you. And then you can obviously unzip it. So we're heading on the inside now. So this right here, as soon as I walk in, I would walk right back out of this. This is just my own personal opinion. This is too small for the money that I'm going to pay for this. Like, I cannot even sit. Like, I'm walking sideways down the walkway in here. You can also see, like, I'm only gonna have about 4 inches here. So if I'm 6'2", 3", like, not a chance. But hey, that's just my opinion on that. So we're gonna open this up, dude, and then this would kill me. Like, yeah, I see it. Because there is no exterior storage, like, your bathroom becomes storage for everything. And I'm like, hey, I just gotta go piss real quick, and I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be pissing out in the bushes. So again, and I don't really wanna like take a shower in my bathroom on my toilet. Told you guys, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm telling you how it really is. And then check this out. So yeah, I wanna get in this cabinet. Where's the latch? They're childproof. I'm gonna have to sit down to open it, figure this out. Okay, really? How the heck? Oh, you push it. I get it. Okay, so here I want to get in this cabinet. I'm smashing myself in the face in order to get whatever I want out of here. Sorry guys, it's just a ton of money. Like, hey, I'm being picky. Anyways. We're moving on to the back of it. So yes, you get some storage space. Now, of course, this is only for 2 people that really like each other as well. Because yes, you have the booth. This will come to this and sit down flat. You're not really entertaining. You're not hanging out in this. I get it. Man, it is hot in here. And we ain't even opening windows. I forgot. The windows are like portholes. I'm finding so much I love about this. Anyways, here's the thing too. If I'm sleeping in here, on this side, your feet go underneath, which, okay, is doable if I was 12 and wanted to sleep in a bunk bed. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm just not loving this thing. But I guess you're going to have storage underneath there. 2 people. There's not really. Okay, so I'm sure that there is a dinette table around here somewhere, but I don't see any place in the floor for it. So as far as like being able to have a table set up, I'm kind of lost there as well. I will tell you what I do like is how even behind the cabinets. I like how this is all molded plastic, so you know that that's going to last versus if it was like maybe wood or some of the cheaper materials that you see in some of the other motorhomes. And it just simply Velcros onto the back of it. I do like that. I think that's nice. I do like how they carried the stitching through all the back seats as well. I think that that's cool. You got cup holders back here, but I don't know that anyone's like hanging out back here. And this is where I would tell you, like, yeah, you gotta have the back doors open, because just being in here for a few minutes and it is hot, like sweating hot in here. You do have rear seat belts so that if you did want to bring passengers, you definitely can. You're gonna have your microwave down low. You have your sink, you know, which is gonna be pretty standard. But I'm thinking like, and it's funny because we always talk about these rattling. You can see how they've actually put a piece of cloth in there to make it so that it doesn't rattle. I don't even know what else to show you. Wardrobe kinda holds a jacket. And that's it. We're getting out of here. We're going outside. It's way too hot in here. I feel like, now wait, I want you to come back. Because I feel like this right here is wasted space. I feel like you could bring this cabinet farther forward. Oh, but there it is. There's your table. Oh, there's your table piece that goes in the back. I don't know. So, fresh air, glorious. I mean, it's cool, but for the money, is it that cool? I mean, that's the question. Like, is this the type of motorhome? Do you like how compact it is? Because for me, for the amount of money, I feel like there's so many of the Class C motorhomes that I absolutely love. So without further ado, I guess we're gonna get into rating this thing. I don't even know if you want to stick around for this. Like, it might just be sad and disturbing, but we're gonna do it no matter what. I think my favorite part about this thing is the suspension on it, the places that I feel like I'm gonna be able to go. And I don't want to be totally discouraging, because if I'm one or two people, maybe this is perfect. I'm just a family of 6. So I'm like, there's no way something like this would ever work for my family, and maybe that's why I'm like,
But even for like, you know, 2 people, Pleasureway On Tour 2.2, Thor Chateau 19Z, there's a lot of better options than this one.
I'm gonna totally agree with that. I think that there's so many better things that you could get for your money, and that is my goal, to give you my honest 10 cents, so that when you're looking at these, you could really look at the price point and go, hey, I think I like this better. I got nothing to sell you here, guys, just the honest truth. And I hope that that's what you enjoy about this channel, and hanging out with me doing these RV reviews. So without further ado, let's review this thing and talk about it. All right, guys, so we're gonna talk about some of the features of this and where it's gonna rate. So overall, first one is gonna be comfort. And don't get me wrong, if you're 1 or 2 people, I think that it's going to be comfortable for you. And I think the biggest part of that is going to be the places that you're able to go in a motorhome like this. I think that that's going to be the biggest thing. But overall, like, really, to me, I'm still going to be at like a 6. Quality and longevity, I feel like these coaches are built pretty well. I like the little details that they did on that. I'm going with a 7. Drivability, this thing's going to drive amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to have the ground clearance it needs, and with the new suspension on it, it's really going to stand out. Drivability, I'm going with a 9. When it comes to value, I see these coaches anywhere from like 150 to 180. I just feel like the value to me is just not there. I'm sorry, but that's going to be like a 3. When it comes to the layout, I feel like this layout is just, I mean, I get it, it's a van, but still doesn't do anything for me. I'm giving it a 5. Storage has 0 storage. That's why we saw everything in the bathroom. I'm giving it like a 3. When it comes to sleeping, it's going to sleep 2 people, no more than that. Sleeping, I'm giving it a 4. Versatility, like, yeah, this thing's going to go wherever you want. You could park it in normal parking spots. You could take it to the grocery store, state parks, windy roads, tight places. It's going to be fun. Versatility, I'm giving it an 8. Windows, I think these windows are horrible. However, I will give you this. At least they slide open all the way, and I think that that's a big plus. So you're going to get the cross ventilation. I also think, like, technically, I'm gonna call these two back doors a big window as well. So we're gonna get a lot of airflow through this when you're able to open it up, as long as it's not, you know, the weather permitting. So when it comes to the windows, I guess this is a Windows kind of thing alone, but I'm still going to be more up there. I'm going to be like, hey, it's a 7, because right now with it all open, even standing back here, I can feel the breeze coming through the front of it. So that's it. That's how I'm going to rate this thing. I would love for your 10 cents on it as well. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, guys, hey, I'm Big J, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next motorhome. See you guys.